current turmoil in Egypt, many are asking, does this have any prophetic significance? Certainly it must, in my opinion, in that Egypt has always been a major player in biblical history and prophecy. Exactly which prophecy might be unfolding before our eyes, of course, we don't know. But several come to mind immediately. Imagine Isaiah the prophet standing on the streets of Cairo today, speaking in front of a mainstream news media camera, declaring, "An oracle concerning Egypt. Behold, the Lord rides on a swift cloud and is coming to Egypt. The idols of Egypt tremble before him, and the hearts of the Egyptians melt within them. I will stir up Egyptian against Egyptian. Brother will fight against brother, neighbor against neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. The Egyptians will lose heart, and I will bring their plans to nothing. They will consult the idols and the spirits of the dead, the mediums and the spiritists. I will hand the Egyptians over to the power of a cruel master, and a fierce king will rule over them, declares the Lord Almighty." Those words describe almost exactly what is happening before our eyes right now. But this event is not finished as of the making of this video, not by a long shot. And neither is Isaiah's end-time prophecy, because the prophecy goes on to speak of other amazing things yet to be fulfilled. The prophecy speaks of physical apocalyptic calamities befalling Egypt, plagues against the rivers and the waters, the plants, the fish, the crops, and industry. It also speaks of Israel, or the land of Judah, bringing terror to Egypt shortly after the days of the first 4 verses. The prophecy goes on to speak of eventually 5 cities in Egypt being destroyed and overtaken by Israel, such that Hebrew becomes the primary language of that region. None of these things have happened yet, of course. But if this is that prophecy beginning to unfold, then we are only into the first 4 amazing verses. Rumors of regional kingdom wars abound in the Middle East right now, in today's headlines. It was reported in the news that Egypt and Saudi Arabia conducted joint military exercises in 2010, preparing for a possible confrontation with Iran. Iran represents the Persian kingdom, and Egypt and Saudi Arabia represent the biblical Arab kingdom. Additionally, the apocalyptically minded President Ahmadinejad of Iran has threatened on several occasions to wipe Israel off the face of the earth. Psalm 83 predicts the Arab kingdom will someday rise against the Jewish kingdom to banish the name of Israel forever. According to the prophecy of Psalm 83, both Egypt and Saudi Arabia, along with 8 other Arab people groups, join the Arab kingdom in this coming prophetic war. Will the civil strife developing in Egypt now cause the overthrow of President Hosni Mubarak, who supposedly has cancer and turns 83 in 2011? Many expected that his son, Gamal Mubarak, would be his replacement. However, Gamal and his family have reportedly now fled to the UK for their safety. So if the Mubarak government is overthrown, will the Muslim Brotherhood fill his office with one of its own, fulfilling then Isaiah 19 verse 4? The Muslim Brotherhood, presently banned in Egypt, hates Israel, and it supports jihad against the Jewish state. And is the United States under Barack Obama really supporting this overthrow of Egypt by the Muslim Brotherhood, as major news sources are reporting even now? It all remains to be seen. But it will be seen. One answer or the other. It will be seen. So, will the present protest inside Egypt metastasize into the fulfillment of Isaiah 19? If so, will the coming cruel leader be the one who leads Egypt into the Psalm 83 confederacy and the advance against Israel? All of this is unknown right now, but it is entirely possible. One thing is for certain: the Middle East appears to be on the verge of going apocalyptic. Could these events also bring about the coalition of nations in Ezekiel 38 and 39 who will conspire to come against Israel in the very last days? These are a few of the world-changing prophecies setting the stage on the nearing prophetic horizon. If you don't belong to Jesus Christ now, don't you think now would be a good time to call upon Him?